Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft One and my old barn door, and we're back working in our lapbook today. So we're going to continue working on our little envelope flip out, and I've kind of played around and just kind of got some ideas so that I'm not a fumbling crafter. Y'all know how that goes. So the last thing we did was this pocket here, and so I wanted to do something with the envelope down here, and I think I've decided, like, I don't want to put pockets on every one of these envelopes because then, you know, you will have so many pockets you won't know what to do with them. So I wanted to do some other things, and I think I want to collage on this one. So I'm just going to zoom in here like that, and we're going to collage on this, and then we'll move on and keep going. So I've picked out some things that I wanted to collage with, so I think we're just going to go for it. So let me get my little glue book over here. And my glue stick somewhere. Okay. And here we go. And I have to be careful with this paper because this is that really, really fragile early or late 1800s vintage German, I think it was like a daily devotional. Okay, so we're going to put him here, about there. And then I think I'm going to put this one here. Sorry if you can hear the TV. I actually wanted to go to the lake this weekend, you know, with it being, well, it's well past it for everybody now, but when you see this video, but when I'm crafting and actually recording this video, it's New Year's Day, and I wanted to go to the lake for New Year's Eve to see if they did any fireworks over the lake. I don't know if they do or not, but I just kind of wanted to go to the lake. And so when I told Jeff I'd like to go to the lake, he was like, well, that's like New Year's Day is like one of the biggest football days of the year. That's like a national holiday for football. So needless to say, we didn't get to go to the lake. We had to stay home so he could watch football because we don't have TV at the lake. And I mean, I guess he could have used it. He could have watched it on the little notepad or whatever, but it's not the same. So he's like, can't we go next weekend? Okay, fine. Which I really didn't need to go this weekend anyway because I have so much work to do. I'm trying to finish this Lapbook series, and I still am working on kits, which, you know, again, today is New Year's Day for me. I don't know what day this video will be released, but it will be quite a bit later when y'all see this. So I may have already released the kits. I may have already got them finished and released them. But anyways, so let's take a little music. But anyways, yeah, I probably needed to wait. I just, you know, I don't like to leave it for months at a time without at least going down and checking on it, which we have friends there, so, you know, they keep an eye on it for us or whatever. But still, you know, there are some people who they live there permanently in their little campers. Actually, they're quite big campers, but you know, older couples who've raised their children, and their children have moved out and married and all of that, and so they just are retiring in their campers. And that's a great idea because Jeff and I have discussed that too. We've talked about, you know, just retiring down to the lake. So maybe one day we'll see. All right, that might be too much. Let's put this one on first and see what it looks like. And I do think I want to ink around it a little bit too, just to make it stand out a little more. Now, if you were collaging, you know, a big page, you probably would not want to, I mean, you can ink everything. It's your project. You can do what you want to with it, but I personally would not want to have to ink around every piece. So, but you can ink around a piece here and there and make it look good. Okay, let's put that one there, and then let's see, where do we want this one? Maybe there. I think that'll be okay. Okay, I like it. And that just kind of makes that envelope pretty. You know, and you have your pocket here, so you can tuck something in that pocket, but to try and put another pocket on top, you know, I mean, we have a pocket here, so that's good. So you just don't want to overwhelm it with too many pockets. All right, so now I probably need to zoom back out for a second. And we're going to flip him up and bring, sorry, I might jiggle the camera for a second. Bring this back down so we can move on to the next envelope. So we finished that one and this one, so let's work on this one. And I have this piece that I think will look super cute on this one. Just make sure I'm good in the camera frame. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so I have this little piece that I think I would like to put on here. This piece here. And I just think all of those colors kind of blend in nicely with that envelope. And I'm thinking that that will just be a cute little decorative piece on this envelope. And then that way the envelope's not so plain. So I think we'll do that. I think that, I do think I'm going to ink this though. Just ink around the edge just a little. Just to give it a little definition against that yellow envelope. And some of it had, you know, you could see the white around it. I know this is not really a tutorial part, you know, just doing this part is just decorating it, but I'm going to keep it in with the laptop series. I was thinking about maybe separating it, but I'm just going to keep it in because it is in the laptop and it's, you know, it's a part of the process of making your laptop. So I think I'm just going to glue this whole thing down, and I think I'm actually going to just do it with glue stick, but I think I'm going to use Oohoo glue since it's such a big piece. Oh, don't you stick. Okay. We got to hurry or our glue is going to dry on us. That's the one thing about doing it with a glue stick is your glue dries so fast with a glue stick. Okay. Make sure it's straight before I start smushing it too much. There we go. And that just makes sure, I like using these little cards because it just makes sure that you have a good adhesion. It sticks down everywhere. And I love that this paper, this is parchment paper that I printed it on, and it has a little bit of a texture. And I like the texture of it. Okay, so we've got that one done. And then we have this one. And then this one, I think I started picking out some stuff to go on that. But we'll get to that part in a minute. So on this one, I found this little piece here that looks like a vintage ledger. So I'm just going to ink around it. Doesn't have to be anything great. And then I'm just going to let him go right in here as the goodie inside that envelope. So we'll go ahead and get him in there and get him out of the way. Okay, so right here, I think I do want to make a pocket, simply because, put the lid on my glue, I don't know, simply because. That's why I want to make a pocket, because I like a pocket there. Okay, and then I have a piece of one of my collage boards, and I'm just going to work it a little and soften it up, you know, because when you do these collage boards, they kind of get stiff. So you just have to kind of work them and get them a little more movable. And I think I just want to kind of do like, cut it like right in here and put the little, maybe we'll cut it here and make it a little bit shorter, and that way you have a little bit of room. So let me scoot some stuff over so I can get to my trimmer, and I'm just going to mark it right there and trim him down real quick. I'm not going to pull the trimmer over here and have to move everything just to trim a pocket, so just hang on for me just a second. Okay, so we've got that trimmed down, and I think I'm going to put this on the very edge over here. All right, so let's punch our little notch for our pocket. And again, I don't measure, I just eyeball it. It's a little harder going through that because this is so thick, you know, because you've got paper glued on top of paper, and then you've got the paper sack. So I think I want to ink this, but I actually think I want to ink it with black. Hang on and let me grab my black ink dauber. Okay, leave it to me to leave the camera off, but I'm sure you don't care to see me inking it anyway. So I've inked around the edges, and we're just going to put him right here. And I think I'm going to use some of this Fabri-Tac, since this is a little bit thicker of a material. Okay. And we're just going to kind of center this, sort of, just like that. And we're going to give it a second to dry. And I think, again, I'm going to try some paper clips. I don't know if these will be long enough. You know what? I have some bigger ones. I've got glue everywhere. Dried glue. Okay. It takes a little bit longer for the glue to grab on this thicker, on these collage boards, just because they're so much thicker. So I'm gonna let this dry just 1 second. Okay, okay, I think we're dry. So we'll go ahead and take these off. And we have our little pocket there. So now we have I think that'll be cute. Okay, so we got that one, that one, that one, and that one. So we need to do something on the back of both of these and on here. And then I don't know if I'm going to do anything on the back of that one or not. We'll see. Actually, I think what I'm going to do for this one, I have this cool little envelope that I did a long time ago. I was playing with my napkins, and I had a bunch of different little pieces of napkins in this little envelope. And so I just started collaging them on to this. This was like one of those bank envelopes you get your money in. And so I just collaged the whole thing and had fun with it, and I like the way it turned out. I wonder if we should ink the edges. Let's see. I don't know if the Mod Podge will take the ink, but we're going to try it and see. Sometimes you have a hard time getting the edges inked when you have Mod Podge on there, but let's just see. And then I need a little scrap of something. Oh, let's just use this. And I'm just going to slide this right into this envelope here like this. And that way we can define the opening just a little. Let's see how that did. Yeah, that did pretty good. Okay. Okay. Maybe it'll stay. We'll see. Okay, and I think what I want to do is just hook this over the edge of that and paper clip it on. And that way it gives it a decorative element, but you can also remove it if you want to. And then, yeah, I like that. Okay, so maybe we can put a label or something here. I'm going to work on this one first though, because I kind of have an idea for this one. Let me make sure I'm in camera. Yeah, you can't see me, can you? Let me scoot stuff over a little. There we go. Now we can work on this one. I'm just going to flip this up under there for now so that it's not in the way. Okay, so let's just put something on this. So, I don't think I want a pocket on here because, you know, you have this wide opening here with this envelope. Oh no, have we glued it together? Okay, there we go. Oops. Now it's not stuck. Okay, so we're going to put something in here. So, I have this that I got from Natty Azar. Is who she is on YouTube. It's her and her daughter Madison, and they have a fun little channel, and she was doing a live sale, and she had these for sale. It's a Stamperia rice paper. So I thought we could play with it and see what it does, because I've never played with rice paper before. So let's just check it out. But I think it goes with the like the vintage feel of this journal. So I love the colors in it, and I just kind of really like this piece right here for the bottom corner. So I don't know how this rips. Doesn't really rip good, does it? I'm trying to decide how I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll just cut it out. And again, y'all might can give me some pointers on using rice paper. I've never used it before, so let's just cut a piece out and see what we can do with it. Yeah, I kind of like that in the corner. We'll just collage this, I think. So let's see what other elements of this we want to use. I really love the colors right here. It'll tear. It's just not, it's not as easy to tear, I guess, as a neck. And so I guess that's why I was kind of like, oh, it's not tearing. Okay. Okay. So I think I would like that across there, like that. And then let's put just some collage-y stuff in here. Let me, I have this is an old, these were my dad's from the 1960s and 70s. They were like a little Christian newspapers. So let's just use some of this. I had a whole stack of them, so I put some of these in my kits. So y'all will be able to get some of those when you get a kit. And again, you may already have a kit. I'm just going to tear a piece of this. I think these were some of those Hellfire and Damnation magazines. You know, back in the day, that's the way they were. And I mean, some people still are. I'm not, and my dad's not anymore. He learned a lot about Jesus and decided or realized that, you know, he's not this big mean God sitting on his throne waiting to bop everybody on the head. So things have changed with my dad. Thank God. Okay, so we'll put that right there. You know what? I should just start gluing this down and just go with it, right? Let's do that. Let's bring our glue book over. Let's see how it works to just put the glue directly on the rice paper. Oops. Probably should not have glued that corner, but that's okay. We can trim it. I like the way the rice paper feels. It feels great. Maybe I'll just fold it over into the envelope since I've already got glue on it. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I'm talented enough to do that. Maybe. Okay, that'll work. Okay. And then we'll put some glue on this one. And then I think I'm just going to tear this one at an angle, or try to. Or maybe not. It didn't want to, but that's okay. We can work with it. I mean, you could do this with Mod Podge too if you wanted to, but I kind of like using the glue stick when I'm doing this because, yeah, I like the texture of the way it feels when you use the glue stick. Okay. just going to trim that off just a little. Trying not to cut the envelope. Okay. Maybe that can come down through there, and then we can put another little piece right there. I really like the way the rice paper feels. It's pretty cool. Okay. What else we're going to put on here? I'm thinking I want a little bit of fabric too. Do we want some fabric on here? Let me see what I have over here. I have some of this. No, I don't like that. I may use this for like a belly band or something though. That'd be a cute belly band. Okay, let's see what we have right here. And I'm allergic to burlap, so I know you would think doing as much farm stuff as I do that I wouldn't be allergic to burlap, but I am. It bothers me real bad. Let's just use some of our labels over here. Oh, here's okay, here's where I got some of these labels. I got these from Grungy Labels, Grungy Vintage Labels from Musings by Nikki. Hopefully y'all can see that. So that's where I got these little round labels, or the oval ones. I might use one of those. We'll see. See what this is. That's cool. Ooh, I think I'll use that on this side. Maybe. We'll see. I'm just pulling all kinds of things out of here. I like that one there. And I do want some, I think I want some of this I have some of this ledger paper that I had left over from making that pocket over there, or the element over there. Let's just use some of this since we already cut it. Maybe we can put it right here. I should check my time. Oh, we gotta hurry. Good grief. Okay. I probably should do it to where I like have a plan when I get ready to do these videos, but I just don't do well with that. So, I don't know. That one's kind of too big for there. Let's see what else we have. We have that one, and I kind of like that one. Let's just trim a little off the edge over here. We'll do him like that. I have a piece of dictionary right here, just a little tiny piece of leftover dictionary. Let's just use it. Let's not rip it. There we go. That'll go in there. Probably need something to go right there. Maybe a little strip of something. I'm trying to hurry, guys. Sorry. Go this way with this. Oh, darn it. I need a triangle. You know what? Oh, that's upside down. Why am I struggling with this? Do y'all see me struggling here? What is up with this? I'm just pulling stuff out of my little, let's put this here. No, because we already got a date right there. I'm struggling because I'm trying to hurry. That's what the problem is. So I'm just going to slow down for a second. Think about it. I mean, I have this. Why don't I just use this? Let's just... tear it out like that. We're going for it. Okay, we need a piece right there. Have this teeny tiny piece. Let's just do that one. Goodness, I don't know why that was such a struggle for me. The struggle was real. Okay, and then I just kind of need a strip of something to go right there. And I need something here. I think we can put a piece of this right here. I'm just going to put it there. Actually, I'm just going to glue this part of it. And that way, whatever excess I have won't stick. And then I can trim it up. Like that. And it doesn't have to be completely covered, but I like, you know, the majority of it to be covered up. Let's do this one right here, just because I like to have some focal points, and I like this. Get my groove a little bit. Okay, so we'll do that there, and maybe just like a little strip of this right here, just to cover up that little tiny bit of yellow, and then we can be done. Just want a little strip. Okay, much better. All right. I don't know why I struggled so bad with that, but I did. So, ooh, we got stuff everywhere. All right. So we've got our pocket here, and we did our collage here on the back of this one. We got our envelope here. our collage here and our pretty little vintage page there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on here probably. And then I don't think I'm going to do anything to the back of this envelope. So I think we'll be good with this one. So in the next video, we'll come back and I might go ahead and... No, I'm not going to step the pockets. I'll wait to step the pockets until we're together again. So we'll work on more elements in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and have a great day. Big hugs.